Hello and welcome to Evan's Energetic Evals, and today we will be covering a historical work of fiction known as The Great Gatsby. Originally written in the 1920s by one F. Scott Fitzgerald, this novel covered class relations as well as the inner workings of a high society during the Roaring Twenties. This novel would go on to have 2 film adaptations and be nominated as one of America's most beloved novels. The story covers the life of Midwesterner Nick Carraway as he moves into a cottage in Long Island, New York. Nick's quaint little bungalow is dwarfed by the luxurious mansion next door, which is home to the enigmatic J. Gatsby. As Nick grows accustomed to his new home life, he decides to visit his cousin Daisy across the harbor. This visit attracts the attention of his mysterious neighbor, and upon formal invitation weeks later, Nick arrives at the extravagant party hosted at Gatsby's home. Parties like these are nothing new to the household, but the attendees seem to know little of their host. After nearly getting lost, Nick finally meets the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Gatsby, and Jay immediately takes a liking to this young gentleman, quickly giving Nick the nickname Old Sport. After the party, Nick and Gatsby begin to interact on a regular basis. Jay even attempts to give Nick a better job, at the expense of Nick doing some not-so-savory things. In this case, bootlegging during the Prohibition. As they spend more and more time together, Jay's history is revealed. Nick learns of his humble upbringings, his service in World War I, and his former romantic relationship with his cousin Daisy. It all sounds real juicy, right? Well, if you want to know more, you'll have to give the book a read yourself. Not only was this masterpiece an amazing work of fiction, but it also had major impacts on society that still resonate with us to this day.
Seamless transition!
Fitzgerald's novel peels back the curtain on life during the Roaring Twenties. This novel does a deep dive into the personalities and goings-on of high society members. Some members search for excitement in their lives and nothing else. Others seek pleasure, and some just want to be their own person, or maybe find love or friendship. These flaws bring a sense of humanity to those who are seen for nothing other than their own wealth. The members of high society only interact with those of a similar status, putting more value on the dollar than the person. Fitzgerald emphasizes the humanity in people by not only addressing their success, but also their faults, proving that your worth is not defined by your income, but how you as an individual live your own life.